I'm Heather.
I'm Christian. And this is Cinestrology.
This is a series that I thought would be fun to do with my friend Christian because I'm super into astrology. I've gotten him into astrology, and he has some experience in film.
Yeah, I just sit around and watch trash all day. So I am the film scholar / insta-gay. When we're watching movies, I will peg somebody as a Pisces moon because of what I've learned from Heather, and we have a fight about it, and it leads to a lot of broken glass. And so I just figured that'd be really fun to do on camera for other people to watch. All we've been doing is watching reality TV pretty much all day, every day, and just decided, you know what, let's grab our bearings together and let's just, put out some content. Let's put 2 and 2 together. Let's put astrology and movies together and see if there's, anything to analyze in a lot of the movies that we spend a lot of time watching.
So we have our work cut out for us.
Cinestrology.
So today, for our first episode, we are doing a film that's very dear to my heart, Twilight. I absolutely fucking love. Back to 2009, reading every book a couple of times.
When I was 13, I thought these were genius and amazing books. And then I saw the movies and grew up, went to college and, through adolescence and all that and drifted away. And then when I graduated, I came back and I realized that I was right when I was 13, that this series really isn't fucking amazing. So here we are, things are full circle.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's not the most fully fledged characters, I don't think.
But we don't care.
I really don't care. Yeah. No, truly, it's not the point.
We have the help of a resource I found online via SlideShare, our sponsor for today's video. So if you want some more information about SlideShare, you can down below. And subscribe. Today we have the help of a slideshow prepared by Bernadette Uwano, who is a high school English teacher at Green Valley Academy. So the first person we're going to start with is none other than Bella Swan.
Fashion-wise and aesthetically, she reads earthy, like Virgo.
She just gives no vibrance. And, I'm a Taurus, so, nothing against earth signs. But it's just that quality of, for lack of a better word, being down to earth, of, just walking to class. She's just kind of strolling in the building.
That's true.
And even when she almost gets hit by a car, she kind of has a short breath, but it doesn't the tears don't start flowing. There's not this anger that comes out. It's just kind of this neutral quality. So I'm getting a sense of honestly, a Taurus sun sign.
I think she has Aquarius too, I would say, because she might have Aquarius rising with that Earth sun going on, because she's awkward.
Yeah, she can't speak.
Detached. She's not reactive. Yeah, even though she goes through it.
Her eyes speak for her, but her mouth doesn't do any of the talking or the verbalization. She has a lot to say, about, school. No, she doesn't. She doesn't care about school. That's why she's not a Capricorn.
Well, she's good at it though, right? Doesn't she do well? And I remember her in the science lab. Yeah, she's not as fully fledged as I'd like her to be honest. But yeah, I'll go with Taurus, Aquarius rising. I was just thinking rising because it's the first impression deals more with fight or flight, and she's always pretty calm and collected considering the circumstances.
Considering we're only talking about Twilight, we're not talking about New Moon.
Yeah.
When she gets on the bike.
Oh yeah. She's like a daredevil.
She's like a thrill seeker.
Right.
I think that she could have some fire in those moments.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel good with that.
Okay. Taurus. Edward Cullen. He's got a lot of passion.
Yeah.
There's water at play.
I think
there's water.
Yeah. I think he's very watery. I feel like most people would say he's a Scorpio. I kind of feel like he's a Cancer. I don't know.
I feel like if he was a Scorpio, he would hang on
Yeah.
He would punish her for doing shit. And he's more just cautious, don't do that.
In the whole first movie, he's obsessed with Bella, but not actually doing anything about it for like a while. Like he doesn't just like confront her. He's not like able to be like, hey, I like you.
Yeah.
He's all, oh,
We
I'll
wouldn't
just follow
have it,
her in the back alley and save her and woo her and then walk away like a crab. And
we wouldn't have a saga if, you know, the two of them were, you know, quick with words.
well, that's true. Yeah.
Are
I'm
we in
comfortable
agreement?
saying Cancer.
Cancer. Jacob Black. He is very direct and, you know, always just kind of says what's on his mind. It's very Mamet because, you know, it's just 1, 2, 3. Here's my objective. Here's my shirt off. There's no questions. Unlike Bella, you know, there's just all this, you know, Chekhov character work bubbling underneath the surface. He's a firecracker. I mean, I'm getting fire.
He does have a sort of impulsive, very masculine quality about him, but
he's like a boy toy.
yeah, he's very
like a twink,
innocent at the same time.
Yeah, he's like a sugar baby kind of, or he would be.
Scorpio, I can see. He holds a grudge, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, for hella bucks.
Yeah, maybe some Aries also. But like, yeah, Scorpio's a good counterbalance to whatever fire he has because it's a fixed sign. It keeps him from being totally like the people on the challenge we were just watching who are like, I'm here to fight.
This is me, yeah.
Yeah.
Next, Carlisle Cullen. Everything is about how he's a doctor all the time, and he's saying like, I'm a doctor. So I feel like I get Capricorn right away.
Yeah, I was gonna say Capricorn or Scorpio, but more Capricorn. He's very by the books, cautious.
Yzma.
Oh,
Cullen.
you call her Yzma?
What do you say?
Esme?
I just think of like the Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
We'll do that next, Emperor's New Groove, because I have a lot of descriptors for Yzma. But this character, I have nothing to say. She has no personality.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like we could skip over all the Cullens except maybe like Alice. We should just jump to her. Because the rest of them have... Oh, Rosalie.
Ooh, she kind of gives me Virgo, actually.
Yeah.
Or Leo.
She's so pissed off.
She's kind of a control freak.
Bitchy for no reason. Like, amped up. Oh, you don't like Italian food?
Yeah. I feel like going with Virgo.
Alice.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
She has the Lisa Rinna.
I would find this character very abrasive in like maybe in a way you're not expecting, but just someone who comes up to you and it's like, I have all these things to share with you. It's like when you go to college or like you're at a party or something and some random, you know, person comes up to you and they're like, I can tell we're gonna be best friends. Or like, I just want to tell you how beautiful. You know, like, you know those people? Do you know what I mean? We
definitely.
went to school with a lot of them. That clashes with like my boundaries as like a Taurus and shit. So
She reads Pisces to me. She kind of screams Pisces to me. There's articles on the internet that peg her as an Aquarius or a Libra even, maybe. She has an essence of airiness, but I don't think she's air. Pisces are like the psychic signs.
Oh.
That because they're so intuitive.
Settled then.
Charlie Swan.
That's a drag name. That's what Heidi in Closet should change her name to, is Charlie Swan. They had Charlie Hides. This dude is like a warrior, obviously.
Yeah.
That's like the whole point, you know, of his thing. He has a mustache, so that should be taken into account astrologically. I am getting water. I am getting Cancer.
You're getting water.
Are you not?
Oh, I think Capricorn. But, okay. Cancer is good.
It's because it's like he's led by like emotion.
For sure.
He's like afraid of her safety.
And he has a sort of maternal quality to him, even though he's her dad.
Well, he's like mirroring Edward, which in like a Freudian way, which is like speaks volumes about like what the author is trying to convey in this series.
The idea of being a police officer is very Capricorn to me, and he's like the simple man who goes to the same restaurant, and I think Cancer Moon, maybe even Cancer Rising with it, but Capricorn.
Billy Black. I got nothing
I don't
for you.
know about that one.
It's like the worst character in the whole series. Like, just no one cares.
He might be Capricorn too, because he's all about like his tradition, right? And like our tradition, Jacob.
Yeah, he's not as angry
Werewolves.
as his kin is, so. Mike Newton, one of my favorite characters. Like, the friends at the school are
He's amazing.
easily, like, the fucks that they give about this girl that they don't know, like, is inspiring. It makes me want to be a better person to, like, strangers, even though it will never happen.
I kind of think he's a Libra. I remember him being very playful, very, like...
Yeah, very, very.
He has a youthful quality to him.
He doesn't shut the fuck up either.
Yeah.
He's talking.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
An air sign.
That's true. Librans tend to be, like, forward when they have crushes, in my experience, at least.
Angela Weber. It could even be Sagittarius, honestly, with, like, some Earth moon or, like, some, like, something in her chart that makes her, like, this weird, be the one that's like, I'm the student, I'm the, like, the student.
Right. I think Virgo's good. I think maybe she has Aquarius in there.
Jessica Stanley. I didn't even know that was her last name. She's very interested in Bella's life more than Bella is, I feel like. Like, she's like, again, with the fucks, like, in this town. There's just, like, clearly, there's so little to do that, like, the new girl that's, like, completely ordinary is just taking over people's lives, you know?
I know. It's sad. I think Gemini. She's very about the gossip. She wants answers.
She really does go so far out of her way to, like, be, you know, Bella's confidant.
Yeah.
And it fails.
Yeah.
So, fuck her.
But Jessica, I don't know if I would befriend her at school.
Yeah.
She's a little much.
Bella didn't.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. She just kept coming back every book, you know.
I feel for
up
Bella.
to the end, being harassed by all these fucking, like, normies.
Normies.
She has all these, like, vampires to, like, chill with and, like, even eventually, like, fuck and have babies with, and yet, you know.
Yeah.
These characters are like, what are you doing after school?
I know.
You want to go to the diner? She's like, I'm fighting the Volturi. I fucks with it. James.
The signs who always get what they want and are super determined are Aries and Scorpio, I think.
His girlfriend, Jennifer or whatever, she's a Scorpio. The other dude, Laurent, is way more of a badass. Mm-hmm. And way more of the energy of, like, yeah, like, I've like fucked up people for centuries. Like, I've gotten my way for centuries. Credibility. It's funny when you, like, go for a job interview and they're like, we're looking for people with, you know, 30 years of experience, or, you know, for millennials, like, just 3 years minimum. And then these vampires are like, yeah, I've got, like, 200 in the bag. Renee Dwyer.
Before we came to this slide, I was thinking about her, and I do feel like I have, like, more of a grasp on her personality than a lot of the other characters.
People?
She, like, was the, like, weird creative mother who was sort of the opposite of Bella and very eccentric.
She likes cacti.
Right. I think Sagittarius. I was gonna say Leo.
that too.
Really?
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good one for her.
She's got her little cactus, you know.
Right. She's very, I could, like, picture her meditating with the candles and with her cactus and doing yoga right afterward, and
a little out of touch with what's going on, but, like, with a lot of emotions about it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, she doesn't lack passion. That's not her issue, but she, just focused on the wrong things.
Yeah, like, she doesn't know what the fuck happens to Bella, like, for the whole series, but she's still just like, how are you? Like, I miss you, I love you, what is going on with you? Like, these emotions that, like, aren't warranted because you don't know her. Like, we know her better than you, so, yeah, I don't have respect for her. We're gonna go drink and smoke.
But yeah, I guess we're supposed to say, comment your thoughts.
Toodles.
Bye.
See you next time on Cinestrology when we review. What would you like to see?
Yeah.
Leave your suggestions in the comments. if you're interested in our opinions,